range, and hospitals are filling up. Patients with respiratory illnesses like the flu, RSV, and COVID are filling up hospitals in the area. But even with cases and hospitalizations rising in the Miami Valley, some people say they are not concerned.
We're just seeing the very beginning of the flu season, and it typically starts at a lower rate, and then it'll escalate.
Not getting shots to protect yourself is what Dr. Nancy Cook says only helps lead to the spread, and she's anticipating cases to rise after the holidays. And we are looking closer at the number of flu cases across our area. The Ohio Department of Health says flu activity in the Buckeye State is moderate. Right now, 11 people in our area are hospitalized with the flu. That includes 8 people in Montgomery County, 2 patients in Clark, and 1 in Greene County. And research into a universal flu shot is inching forward. A program at Cleveland Clinic is trying to make a flu vaccine that won't have to be manufactured each year, that would protect against all strains of the virus.
We've now done all our preclinical testing, and we're in the manufacturing stage of our vaccines to do a human trial in 2024 and in 2025.
He says a universal flu vaccine is likely still as much as 5 years away, but the new technology his team is using could also be useful and works on other viruses like COVID as well. The vaccine would still need to be updated every so often since the flu is also in animals. And meteorologist Robert Gauthreaux joins me now, and we saw quite a bit of rain today.
I know. You might have had to go like this to dodge it. Who am I, Tori? Who am I?
I don't know.
You know, I'm the Heisman winner who...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which, somebody won the Heisman tonight.
Well, you got the tie on.
There's more important news to talk about, though, and you're right. It is how much rain we saw today. And it was quite a bit in some areas, actually. The highest was actually at Wright Brothers Airport. Just over an inch of rain so far. Wilmington got close to that at about 0.93. Leesburg just over 0.9 as well. 0.9 in Springfield, 0.81 in Trenton. Leesburg is technically just out of the viewing area, but who knows? Maybe you can see us in Leesburg. Let me know. Today we got up to about 59 degrees. Not that much warmer than yesterday, but it was, I think, a degree warmer than yesterday. Regardless, it's still well above average. We're typically in the mid to low 40s this time of year, so it was definitely a warm day. It was borderline Tory cold. Were you cold today, Tori? You were a little cold? Yeah, it's borderline Tory cold. The record actually for today's date was 65 degrees, and that was set back in 1946. So we weren't near record-breaking heat, but it certainly was warm. Several people got into the 60s today, a little bit more than yesterday. Actually hit the 60s up there in Salina as well as Wapak, and you can see 62 in Wilmington, which, again, you saw a lot of rainfall, so a little active weather day for you down there. That's actually where the National Weather Service is located, so there you go. Now, Beaver Creek, we're looking at some more or less dry roads at the moment, but it is cooler, too, in Dayton. 44 degrees, actually, with some mostly cloudy skies. Those winds are still out of the west, but they're going to be shifting here soon enough, and we'll feel some cooler but seasonable air. Again, we're typically about 43 degrees in the afternoon this time of year, so yeah, tomorrow and Monday will be cooler than average, but not by a lot. And you're going to be much more seasonable as you head into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So while it is a big drop in temperatures, you're really not looking at anything crazy for the middle of December. Now, that thick cloud cover is pushing off to the east, but we still have some cloud cover here across the Midwest. It may be breaking up a little bit in some spots, but if you look off to the west, that kind of light gray color, you basically have a low-level cloud deck all the way to central Missouri and Iowa. That's where it's finally starting to clear up. So you can expect mostly cloudy skies to continue into tomorrow. And as far as the rain, you might see a stray sprinkle, but more than likely not, as most of that heavy rain now is pushing off to the east, still dealing with some of it in the Buckeye State. Tennessee seeing a devastating day today. In fact, Clarksville being hit directly by a tornado. And I have a friend that works with Tennessee Emergency Management down there, sent me some pictures of just some horrible scenes and some destroyed homes down there. So even in December, you can have some very active weather. That's not that far south of us. Now, as far as what we can expect here in the next day or so, there's some snow up there, but will it reach us? Let's see. Moving into Sunday, you're still looking with some mostly cloudy skies, breaking up a little bit, but not completely. And then moving into close to the midnight hour, you see a stray snowflake or two. So that's all we're expecting, really, as far as snow is concerned. An isolated snowflake or two, perhaps, late tomorrow. Into the rest of the week, again, more seasonable, chilly, and dry.
All All right, thank you, Robert. And our free WHIO weather app is a great way to keep track of whatever Mother Nature throws at you. You can also stay ahead of any rain or even snow with our Doppler 7 radar. We'll send you alerts for you right to your area, and you can find that in your app store.
Bring him home, let him live out the rest of his happy years with his brother and his sister and fetching the ball in the backyard.
Controversy over the future of an Ohio police K-9. Why the city says this officer cannot keep his K-9 when he leaves the department.